everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to you. Today I am going to be doing the monthly reads for March 2020, and this month, guys, I really had a calling for using the fairy oracles. I just felt I needed to bring in the messages from the fairy realms this month, and so I am going to be reading now for my lovely Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio, and for you, because I had some fairy cards gifted to me, and they are done by the lovely Brian Froud artwork. Now, if you've never heard of Brian Froud before, then obviously you can Google him on the internet. But he has done a couple of fairy oracle decks as well. But I just had these cards and I thought I'm going to use them to put my meditative poetry on. So I have done my little bit of meditative poetry on these cards, and I went straight for this one for you, Scorp, because of it's saying like kiss my ass type of attitude for March 2020, and this was the energies that I was feeling. So it'll be interesting to read that later on, but this was the energies I was feeling for my lovely Scorpios. So I'm just going to move that out the way for a moment. To do these reads, my lovelies, I'm going to be using the Karen K Oracle of the Fairies and the Fairy Forest by Lucy Cavendish. I'm going to be using my trusty Cheryl Richardson self-care cards, and I've also got a deck of The Wisdom of the Night by Colette Baron Reid. I've got no format. I'm just going to go with the flow. There's no amount of cards or anything that I'm going to pull. I'm just going to go with it as it is. So I'm just going to move this card out for you, Scorpio, now. Just put it there out the way, and we'll start shuffling the cards. So for you, Scorpio, I just felt the attitude, the energy was, you know what, I don't care attitude this month for you, Scorps. I just feel that you want to start to do things more creative. You want to start doing more things for you. You've got this real passion of wanting to create something, make something, bake something, you know what I mean, cook something. It's just all hands on, I feel. And I've got two cards that have jumped out for you, so I am going to take the two cards, okay, because I said there's no format with this. I'm just going to go with what jumps out. So the cards we've got to start with, we have Oath, Promise, Pledge and Contract, okay. And we have Frigga, which is Readiness, Bounty and Plenty, okay. Now I'm going to put these, I feel like I want to put them in that order, because I just feel here, okay, with Scorpio energies, it's as though you're pledging to yourself this month, okay. And this is why these fairies have come out for you, saying the oath fairy is saying you've got to swear oath to yourself, okay, that you are going to start putting in some pleasurable things for you to do, because I just feel it's been a hard slog for Scorpio since the beginning of January, and even from the end of December, where you've literally used your energies, my lovelies, for the needs of others, okay. You're always there for sorting out things for other people, but it's saying here now, going into the spring, because everything starts to come back to life, and I want to say you will start coming back to life yourself in the spring month as well. And that is why you've sat there, I feel, or you will sit there, because obviously I feel like this is a prediction message from the fairies to you, saying I'm going to swear an oath to myself. I'm going to start looking after myself. I'm going to make sure I eat at the right times, because I feel like the energies I'm picking up with the Scorpios, you're running around, you're picking up a bit here to eat. You know, you're not sitting down and making yourself, you know, eat proper food at the proper times. You're going without breakfast, you're just running around, and obviously then there's no care where you're running on empty. So I do feel you felt this in February, and this is where the oath card is like coming in, and the fairies are saying you swore an oath to yourself, saying you was going to get back on track, you were going to look after yourself, you're going to eat properly, you was going to get fitter, you was going to lose some weight, and that's the energy that I feel from the fairies, okay. And it's saying here the readiness is key for March. You are ready to pledge this oath to you, to either get yourself excuse me, my voice is going, to either get yourself in a better job situation, or you give yourself some me time, some pamper time as well, Scorpio. I felt when I was doing my meditative poetry, literally taking yourself out to the day for a spa and being pampered, because when was the last time you had some me time? And this is the message from the fairies that I had for my lovely Scorpios going into March 2020. So I am just going to shuffle another couple of cards for you, and it was like basically the cheeky card that I had, the, as I call it, kiss my ass type of cars, okay? It's like to say to other people, you know, yeah, go kiss my ass, because I'm going to be doing this for myself. I've had enough of sorting out your problems. I've done all what I can for you. You've got to take some responsibility back yourself. And that's what I feel, okay? I feel as well there could be some Scorpios in a job ethic situation where you've tried to mentor somebody, okay, and you've showed them umpteen million times how to do this sort of procedure in a job, I want to say, and you've sat with them and you've said, no, this, you've guided them through it, and then you've watched them try to do it, and you're thinking to yourself, how many more times have I really got to show this person? And it's basically thinking, you know, I've done my bit, you've got to get on with it. And if it is you fall foul and the supervisors or the managers say, or they come to you and say, you need to shadow that person a little bit more, you've got to turn round, okay? You've got to have that kiss my ass kind of attitude and just say, hang on a minute, how much more time can I try and make this person do this job the way you want it doing, or the way it should be done? Because they haven't really got a clue, they haven't got it. And I just want to say, I'm feeling that some of my Scorpio's energies are being taken in from somebody around the workplace, where you've literally, it's like pulling hen's teeth, okay? And you're thinking to yourself, they are not really suited for this job, okay? But you've done your best trying to sort of carry their load, sort of thing. But you're thinking, as you go into March, I'm not gonna be doing this anymore. If they can't do the job, I should not have to be doing their job for them, and they picking up the paycheck at the end of the month. And that was the kind of energy that I'm feeling here, that I'm being told by the fairies to put across in this message today. So we have here transformation. Transformation, Scorps, saying this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation, the best is yet to come. So this is, as I said, the energies where you've sworn an oath to yourself that it is time for transformation, it's time for change, it's time for kiss my ass, okay, because I am going to be doing the things that I want to be doing, okay? So yeah, I'm really passionate about this reading for you, Scorpio. So big changes, and you know it's time for you to change. It's like some of you have been hidden under a false identity because of other people, okay? Not anymore. This is a massive shift for the Scorpios that I'm reading for today. So let's have a look what else we've got for you, Scorps. This is quite a good reading, actually, so I'm loving it. So we have, you couldn't make it up, could you? You could not make it up. Fulfillment, okay? This is food for thought about the areas, as I said, key at the moment, where you feel cut out what no longer serves you, cut out the dead wood that are leeching off you. And it's food for thought here, and it's giving you the transformation and the fulfillment, okay, to live your life how you want to direct it. Enjoy, time for enjoyment, time to take a rest and breathe, Scorps, okay? And this is what I feel is the prediction for you in March 2020. So let's have another card out, shall we, and have a look what else is going on. But this is a lovely, positive reading for you, Scorpio, for this month, and I felt like that wanted to come out. So playful, oh man, see how good this reading is for you, my lovely Scorpio. So it is literally taking yourself out there, swearing this oath to yourself that you are going to be looking after yourself in the month of March 2020, okay? Finding time to enjoy yourself, finding the time to pamper yourself, enjoying social activities, okay? And with the work ethic as well, I just feel that, you know, you're going to be opening your voice, giving your opinions and saying, look, I can't do any more, I've done enough for that person. and taking your own power back, Scorpio. Get your own power back, okay, and start enjoying life for you, okay. So I am just going to pick another card out now from the self-care cards. This is absolutely joyous read, Scorpio, okay. I'm absolutely over the moon for Scorps for March 2020, because with the retrogrades that are all going on, and we've got the shadow side of things where people are struggling as well, you know, in the month of March. They will find struggles, but I do feel for you, Scorps, it's a positive month of transformation and a positive month to step up and do things for you, okay. So that's really good. Let's have a look what we've got in the old self-care cards and see what it's pinpointing there for you. So yeah, this has been a joy to read, Scorpio. I've absolutely loved reading this for you, because normally it's like trudge, 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 isn't it, mundane, but this month it's absolutely shine. I want to say the word shine, Scorpio. Shine, shine. So we feel here, we have reflect, okay, and it's got keep your eyes open, joy lives in small places. I mean, guys, the cards that have come out for you today, joy lives in small places, and the joy I feel is in your own heart, okay. I also feel here as well that tranquil, peaceful, it's about taking yourself in nature, it's giving you that me time, okay. And we've got the butterfly here as well in this artwork. Again, it's about transformation. Now I always look at colouring on these cards as well, and this person is absolutely cloaked in blue. Now, as I said, the energies I feel previous to what you've come to get to March, it's been an emotional roller coaster, okay. Now this could be on love, work, all aspects, okay. You have been absolutely wearing a cloak of emotions. You've been going through a roller coaster of emotions, some of you, in the last couple of months, but it's just saying here the transformation is coming in, the waters are getting calmer, the sun is rising over the horizon, and it's time to sit there and think, wow, I really got through all of that, and breathe, Scorpio. So that's absolutely joyous reading. So I am now going to read you my little bit of meditative poetry, okay, what I've put on that cheeky card, kiss my ass, okay. And it says, Scorpio, start to become picky and choosy, fill your time with the here and now, pamper yourself, treat yourself, find time for you somehow. Your creativity juices are buzzing in wanting to cook and create. Going back to basics, you are in a productive state. So for March 2020, you are in this creativity, going back to basics for you, okay, because it's your needs, okay. Pamper yourself, and it's saying start to become picky and choosy about what you want to do and who you want to spend your time with. So again, if you haven't heard of Brian Froud, the little cheeky cards that I've used, then he has done a couple of oracle decks as well, so you can check him out on the internet. So my lovelies, just to tie up this fabulous, and I want to say fabulous read for Scorpio, I'm just going to pick out one of these little charms. So I'll have a rummage around and we'll see what comes out for you, Scorps. Oh wow, we have the anchor here, and this is about grounding, okay. So this is about grounding yourself, because as I said, the energies in the previous month with the person who has been wearing this cloak of emotions, okay, it's saying here March is the time to ground yourself, and focus on the needs for you, okay. Get some playfulness back in your life, you know, food for thought on things, having that voice to speak out, okay, and basically get the time back for you and get yourself grounded, okay, because you've been here, there, everywhere, literally, okay, and it's to get yourself rooted back into place. Take that oath to yourself that you are going to transform and, you know, give time back to yourself, my lovelies. So Scorpio, I have absolutely loved, it's been a joy to do that reading for you for March 2020, and I hope you can take something from that reading on board. Don't forget, if it's not directly to you, then it's a cross watcher. And if you are new to my channel, then if you can try and support me, because I am quite new on here, trying to build up my little collective family, just hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so you keep a track of when I upload things. But I hope you have a fabulous March 2020, Scorps, and I'll look forward to reading to you next time. Take care then. Bye.